We crave reinvention, a fresh start, a chance to become the best version of ourselves. But the path to reinvention isn't about becoming someone new. It's about stripping away the layers of who we are, not to reveal the person we were always meant to be. Life is a constant cycle of change, challenge, and opportunity. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers of resilience and wisdom, understood this well. In this series, we'll explore how the timeless principles of Stoicism can guide you on your journey of reinvention. By the end, you'll have a practical roadmap for navigating change, overcoming obstacles, and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. We've all heard it. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This is more than just a motivational quote. It's a fundamental principle of Stoicism. We can't always control events, but we can control our responses. Think back to a time when you faced a setback. How did you react? Did you succumb to anger or despair? Or did you navigate the challenge with resilience? The Stoics believed external events are neutral. It's our judgments that give them meaning. Detach from emotional reactions to gain clarity. Imagine you're an observer, watching your life unfold. This perspective helps you see choices clearly. You can react with fear or anger, or respond with courage and wisdom. Focus on what you can control. Release the need to control what you can't. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. In our pursuit of comfort and ease, we often shy away from discomfort. We avoid challenges, resist change, and cling to the familiar. But what if I told you that embracing discomfort is the key to unlocking your true potential? The Stoics understood that true strength is forged in the fires of adversity. They believed that by voluntarily exposing ourselves to discomfort, we build resilience, discipline, and a greater appreciation for the good things in life. This practice, known as voluntary discomfort, might sound counterintuitive, but it's a powerful tool for personal growth. It's about intentionally choosing to experience minor discomforts in order to train your mind and body to withstand larger challenges. Think of it like this. If you only ever lift light weights, your muscles will never grow stronger. Voluntary discomfort can take many forms. It could be as simple as taking a cold shower, fasting for a day, or giving up a luxury you've become accustomed to. The key is to choose discomforts that challenge you without being overwhelming. Start small and gradually increase the intensity as you build your tolerance. When you embrace voluntary discomfort, you're not punishing yourself, you're training yourself. Remember, the more you practice discomfort, the less daunting it becomes. You develop a resilience that allows you to face challenges with courage and composure. Action step. Introduce small voluntary hardships into your routine, like waking up early, intermittent fasting, or limiting your possessions to become more adaptable. We live in a world obsessed with permanence. We strive for stability, security, and a sense that things will always stay the same. But the truth is, everything in life is in a constant state of flux. Change is the only constant. The Stoics recognized this fundamental truth and embraced it. They understood that by accepting the impermanence of life, we free ourselves from the suffering that comes with clinging to things we cannot control. Think about it. How much of your energy is spent holding on to the past? To past regrets, past hurts, past versions of yourself? How often do you find yourself worrying about the future, fearing change, or trying to control outcomes that are beyond your grasp? Accepting impermanence doesn't mean becoming passive or indifferent. It simply means recognizing that everything is temporary, the good, the bad, and everything in between. When you embrace impermanence, you develop a sense of detachment from the things you cannot control. You learn to appreciate the present moment more fully, knowing that it too will pass. To reinvent yourself, you must be willing to let go of who you were in order to become who you want to be. Action step. Reflect on one aspect of your life you're holding on to. Ask yourself, is this helping or hindering my growth? Let go of anything that no longer serves your higher purpose. We tend to avoid thinking about negative possibilities. We don't want to jinx ourselves or dwell on what could go wrong, but the Stoics had a different approach. They believed in confronting our fears head-on through a practice called negative visualization. Negative visualization isn't about dwelling on worst-case scenarios or living in a constant state of fear. It's about mentally preparing for challenges, anticipating obstacles, and developing a plan of action so that if and when those challenges arise, we're ready for them. Imagine, for example, that you're about to give an important presentation. Instead of letting your anxieties run wild, take a few moments to visualize potential challenges. What if you forget a key point? What if the technology fails? What if someone in the audience is particularly challenging? By mentally rehearsing these scenarios, you're not inviting them to happen. You're simply preparing yourself for the possibility. Negative visualization can be applied to all areas of life. Are you about to embark on a new career path? Visualize the challenges you might face, the steep learning curve, the potential for rejection, the long hours and hard work required. By anticipating these obstacles, you're not setting yourself up for failure, you're setting yourself up for success. This practice helps you develop a more realistic and balanced perspective. It allows you to approach challenges with open eyes, a clear head, and a sense of preparedness. It also helps you appreciate the good things in your life more fully, knowing that they too are impermanent. Action step. Spend a few minutes each day imagining challenges you might face during your reinvention. Ask yourself, how would I handle this? By preparing mentally, you'll be more confident in real-life situations. In a world that often celebrates external achievements, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We chase after success, wealth, and recognition, often at the expense of our values and our integrity. The Stoics believed that true fulfillment comes not from external validation, but from living in accordance with our values, from cultivating virtue in all that we do. Virtue, for the Stoics, wasn't about being perfect or adhering to a rigid set of rules. It was about striving to live in alignment with our highest selves, to embody wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance in our thoughts, words, and actions. Reinventing yourself isn't just about changing your circumstances. It's about aligning your actions with your values, about becoming the person you were always meant to be. Start by identifying your core values. What's truly important to you? What principles do you want to guide your life? Once you have a clear understanding of your values, you can start making choices that are consistent with them. This alignment of values and actions is what gives our lives meaning and purpose. Ask yourself, what is my unique contribution to the world? What gifts, talents, and passions can I share to make a difference? When you live in alignment with your values and your purpose, you tap into a deep well of inner strength and resilience. Action step. Write down 3 core values that define the person you want to become. Each day, make a conscious effort to embody those values in your thoughts, words, and actions. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to get caught up in the doing and lose sight of the being. We rush from one task to the next, rarely taking the time to pause, reflect, and course correct. The Stoics understood the importance of self-reflection. They believed that by regularly reviewing our actions and our choices, we gain valuable insights that help us grow, learn, and become better versions of ourselves. One of the simplest yet most powerful Stoic practices is the evening review. This practice involves taking a few moments at the end of each day to reflect on the events of the day, to celebrate our successes, to acknowledge our shortcomings, and to identify areas for improvement. Ask yourself, what went well today? What could I have done better? What did I learn today that I can carry with me into tomorrow? This practice isn't about dwelling on regrets or beating yourself up for mistakes. It's about approaching your experiences with a spirit of curiosity and a desire for growth. The evening review is also an opportunity to practice gratitude. Take a moment to appreciate the good things in your life, the people you love, the experiences you've had, the lessons you've learned. This practice of gratitude helps to shift your focus from what's lacking to what you already have, fostering a sense of contentment and appreciation. Action step. Each evening, take 5 minutes to reflect on your day. Ask yourself, what did I do well? Where can I improve? Use this review to plan your next day with intention. Reinvention isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's a continuous process of growth, self-discovery, and alignment with our highest selves. It's about embracing change, challenging our limitations, and striving to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. By embracing the Stoic principles we've explored in this series, you can navigate the inevitable challenges of life with greater resilience, wisdom, and grace. Remember, you have the power to shape your own destiny. The journey starts now.